morning. I am Mr. Bien Mendoza, ICT teacher from Plaridel Campus. For today's lesson is about Macromedia Flash. What is Macromedia Flash? Macromedia Flash is a software designed to create an animation. So question, what's the difference between Macromedia Flash and other application that can edit animation and graphics? Macromedia Flash has an extension file that's called Action Script. Action Script is capable of creating codes to the specific object, which means you can create a series of loop of program with that specific object. So what is Flash? Flash documents are composed mostly of vector images. Drawn objects in Flash produce vector graphics that can be exported to a vector files. So vector graphics is computer images that are stored in memory lines, which means vector graphics is the creation of digital images through sequence. What is Flash? Flash is a vector animation software designed to create animations that can be played on web page. It is a multimedia platform used to add animation, video, and interactive to web pages. It is frequently used for advertisements, games, and flash animation for broadcast. So this is the user interface of Macromedia Flash. In the top part, this is called menu bar, toolbox, modifiers, stage, timeline panel, property inspector, and panels. The menu bar. File. The file in the menu bar allows in creating or opening specific images, audio, and even flash movies. Edit. It is a classic menu that allows you to cut, copy, paste. View basically is for you to zoom in or zoom out your image. Insert. It permits you to insert objects into the movie. So, what is the difference between insert and file opening? File opening, you can just open the saved file. While insert, you can import objects, clip, and you can import action script codes. Modify. The option transform permits you to modify the graphic existing movie. Text. It contains affect the edition of text. Commonly used for text is Microsoft Office Word. It consists of font size, style, text color, so on and so forth. Control. From here, you can modify the properties of the movie reproduction play, rewind, and test movie. So here, you can adjust the timing, and the previous clip or timing of the frames. Window. It includes shortcuts to all panels. So the timeline. In here, letter B, the number of frames that allow us to know the assigned number of each frame, which means this is the frame count, the letter B, and A is the frame itself. This is the timing of your animation. The longer the frame is, the slower your animation will be. The shorter will be, the faster your animation is created. In the lower part of your timeline, onion paper, information about the frame by frame, which means you can monitor the previous position of your object. Number of current frame. Letter B, this is the frame speed and the time of the movie. Take note, the frame count does not depend of the duration of your movie. This stage is simply all of your object can be placed. Toolbox panel displays all the tools. Modifiers are used to modify the function of selected tools. Property inspector provides easy access to most common settings or attributes. So these are all the components of your toolbox or toolbar. Selection tool. It is most used to select the object. Line tool. It allows creating straight lines. Text tool. It creates a text in the place where we click. Oval tool enables drawing circles or ellipses in a fast, simple way. Rectangular tool. It handles identical to the oval tool. They only differ in the objects. Pencil tool, it allows drawing lines. After being drawn, you will be able to edit shape as you like. Brush tool, its functionality is equivalent to the pencil, but its stroke is much more. Paint bucket tool. It lets you apply fillings to the created object. Eraser tool. It works like brush tool. Nevertheless, its function is to erase everything. Lasso tool. Its function is complementary to the arrow tool, since it can select any object in a three-way. Pen tool. It creates polygon. Subselection tool. This tool complements the pen tool. It lets you move or adjust the object created by the above mentioned tool. So, what's the difference between selection and subselection tool? Selection tool, it is used to select the whole object. While subselection tool, you can select any of the lines or any lines that you want to edit. Ink Battle tool, it is used to change quickly the color of a stroke. It is applied to objects with borders. Eyedropper tool, you just simply copy the selected colors and then apply it to the other objects. Adjusting objects, it is used to make objects to fit with others.